Good morning, children. Perhaps this is your first online class, and I am fortunate that I am going to start your class. In mathematics, the first chapter is number system. First of all, we shall learn some basic definitions which are not new for you. You have already studied it. The first type of number is natural number. Counting numbers are called natural numbers. Counting numbers are called natural numbers. It means these numbers are used in counting. These are denoted by English alphabet capital N. You can take this as example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These numbers are counting numbers or natural numbers. Next type of number is whole numbers. When 0 is included in the group of natural numbers, these are called whole numbers. Actually, 0 was invented later on. 0 means mathematically nothing. So, we counted when this 0 was included in the family of natural number. This group is called whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are examples of whole numbers. The lowest, the minimum whole number is 0. Next type of numbers is integers. When counting number or whole number are assigned with sign, that is sense of positive and negative, then it becomes integers. Actually, integers were needed when we are to find out the meaning of opposite sense literally. Suppose that 5 meter up, what will be opposite of 5 meter up? 5 meter down. Similarly, integers were needed, and integers are numbers in which the signs of positive and negative are injected. 0. Automatically some numbers are greater than 0 and some numbers are less than 0. Thus, those numbers which are greater than 0 are called positive integers, and those numbers which are less than 0 are called negative integers. 0 is of course an integer, but it is neither positive nor negative. It is on demarcating point. It demarcates the positive and negative integers. The lowest negative integer is -1, and the lowest positive integer is 1. 0 is also integer, but it is neither positive nor negative. पहुंच कीजिए. Now the next type of numbers are rational numbers. There are some numbers which are in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers. These may be counting numbers or whole numbers also. But there is a restriction. Q should not be equal to 0. You find so many numbers which are in the form of p by q, just like fraction, and fractions are p by q form, and all those are also rational numbers. Now the question arises, why q should not be equal to 0? If you put q equal to 0, denominator equal to 0, then the rational number becomes matrix, undefined. So this situation is avoided, and any number which is in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers or whole number or counting number, where q is not equal to 0, such numbers are called rational number. Rational number. There are some characteristics of rational number. The first characteristic is it is not unique. It is not unique in representation. This is language of NCERT. Not a unique representation. What does it mean? You know very well that there are many equivalent rational numbers for a given number. Similarly, any number which is in the form of p by q, we can write many equivalent fractions, many equivalent number to the given number. So this is not unique in representation. There may be so many numbers in the form p by q which are numerically equal. So on a number line, the same part of the number line will represent many rational numbers. So these rational numbers are not unique in representation. The second thing is rational number may be positive or may be negative. Now the question arises, in which situation rational numbers are positive? If p and q both are of same size, then finally consequently the rational number will be positive. But if p and q have different signs, one is positive, other is negative, in this situation the rational number consequently becomes negative. So there are two types of rational number, positive and negative rational numbers. This is very important characteristic. It is not unique representation. Next thing, what should be a standard form of a rational number? The standard form of rational number is that there should not be any common factor between p and q except one. It means p by q should be in its lowest form. Second thing is q should be kept positive. If q is negative, then by multiplying by -1 in q and p, we can make this q positive. So this is in a standard form. The condition should be p by q should be in lowest form. That is, there should not be any common factor between p and q except one. And second thing is q should be positive. In this situation, p by q is said to be in a standard form. These are some examples. 4 by 5. This is a rational number. -6 by 11. This is in here numerator 6 is negative. Consequently, the rational number should be negative. Here the denominator is negative. Consequently, the rational number will be positive negative. Here numerator and denominator both have same signs, negative signs, and consequently 11 by -11 by -13 will be a positive rational number. because minus is divided by minus, and consequently this will be equal to 11 by 13. So in this situation, here numerator and denominator both are positive, and consequently the rational number 4 by 5 is positive rational number. This is negative rational number. This is also negative number, and this is finally positive rational number. Now the another topic in rational number is to find rational numbers between two rational numbers. This is very important thing of exercise 1, to find out the rational number between two rational numbers. You have done it in lower class, in class 8 also. You know very well that we can find out infinite number of rational numbers between two rational numbers, and you can find out the required number of rational numbers between two given rational numbers. Method first: for two rational numbers a and b, where a is less than b, we have a rational number between a and b is equal to 1 by 2 a plus b. Means the rational number between two given numbers is arithmetic mean of the given rational numbers. Thus you can find out by dividing the sum of the given rational number by 2, you can find out a rational number between a and b. Thus we can write here a is less than 1 by 2 into a plus b is less than b. Further, if you want to find out another rational number between a and b, then by taking these two, you can proceed on similarly, and you can find a rational number between a and 1 by 2 a plus b. Similarly, if you are asked to find more rational number, then by taking these two, you can find out a rational number between this and this. Similarly, by proceeding on, you can find out the required number of rational number between a and b. This is the first method, and if you are asked to find out 2 or 3 rational numbers, you can adopt this method. The second method is based upon the expansion between numerators of rational numbers. Actually, sometimes we find out that the difference between rational numbers is very little, very small, and it is some difficult to put rational numbers between them. So we expand this gap of numerator, and then we can put the rational numbers between given rational number. Let us consider an example. This example is from your exercise 1. Find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. The difference between 3 and 4 is 1. So here in the beginning, at first it looks very difficult. How can we insert a rational number between 3 and 4? And we have to find out 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Thus, here n equal to 6 means we have to find out 6 rational numbers. Thus, we expands the difference between 3 and 4. Dividing by 7 and multiply by 7. This will become 3 7s are 21 by 7. Again, if you simplify it, you get equal to 3. Similarly, 4. 4 here, 4 is divided by 7 and multiplied by 7. And this is how 4 can be written as 4 7s are 21 by 7. If we simplify it, we again get 4. So this is how 3 is equal to 21 by 7 and 4 is equal to 28 by 7. And now we can write the required number of rational number like this: 21 by 7 is less than 22 by 7 is less than 23 by 7 is less than 24 by 7 is less than 25 by 7 is less than 26 by 7 and is less than 27 by 7. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These are 6 required number of rational numbers which lies between 21 by 7 and 28 by 7. 21 means 3, 28 by 7 means 4. It means these rational numbers are lying between 3 and 4. So if you are asked to find out a large number of rational number between two given numbers, you can adopt this method. Third, for two rational number a and b where a is less than b, we have a rational number a plus b, a plus 2b, a plus 3b and a plus mb, where b is equal to, thus we can insert n rational number between a and b. A plus b, a plus 2b, a plus 3b and this is now a plus mb. It means we can put n rational number between a and b, where b is equal to b minus a divided by n plus 1. Means here n is number of rational number to be found between a and b. Thus this difference of b and a should be divided by n plus 1. And by putting the value of d, 2d, 3d and nd, we can find out the value of n rational numbers between a and b. So let us understand this method by an example. There are two rational numbers 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. We are interested to find out 6 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. Here it is clear that 3 by 5 is less than 2 by 3. 2 by 3. 3 by 5 is less than 2 by 3. And we have to find out 6 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. Here the value of n equal to 6. Let us first find out the value of b, because our rational numbers between a and b depends upon the value of b. So let us find out the value of b minus a divided by n plus 1. b equal to 2 by 3, a equal to 3 by 5, n equal to 6 plus 1. 3, 5, LCM is 15. This is 3 5 are 5 are 15, 5 2 are 10, 5 3 are 15, 3 3 are 9. And this is how this becomes 1 and 15 7 are 105. Now by putting the value of d, we have a plus d बराबर a का वैल्यू 3/5, d इक्वल टू 1/105. This is equal to 64/105. Now the value of a plus 2d equal to 3/5. 2 से मल्टीप्लाई हो गया 2/105 and this is equal to 65/105. The third rational number a plus 3d, 3/5, 3 into 1/5, that is 3/105, and on simplification we have 66/105. And this is how, by proceeding we can get the other three values of rational number. So these are some common methods by which we can find out the rational number between two given rational number. This will be your homework. You can do exercise 1.1 from NCERT book in your homework, and you will do practice much. That's all. Thank you.